Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the Audi Q5 on a 68 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. The tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can do that from the key just here, or from the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you'll then see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well. You can increase this space further by folding down any or all of those three rear seats that you see there. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then, as I said, just hop in and run through a few of the controls on the inside of it from there. And now that we've done a full circle though, you can see the alloy wheels are all in pristine condition, as is the bodywork the whole way around the car. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer on the right-hand side. And within that, we have a digital readout for that speedometer. And within the rev counter, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we are, of course, in park at the moment. In the centre at the bottom, you can see the total miles for this vehicle. They are 42,237. Above that, we have the trip computer. You can change the information displayed in this section using buttons on the steering wheel. There are various different menus available to us as well, all of which are accessed using these buttons just here. We have our stereo and phone controls on the right-hand side, cruise control and speed limiter underneath to the left, and behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus paddle so that you can change up and down the gear manually on this automatic gearbox. Over into the centre next, you will see that we have got satellite navigation. The controls and the movement you see me making on the screen at the moment for this system are all down here. So this dial will do virtually everything. You can go directly into certain menus, for example, by going telephone or radio just here. And while we're on the subject of radio, this is your volume for your stereo just there. So you can use all of that. You can also use this pad to enter certain menus, to go back a screen or forward a screen. But as I say, the dial will do virtually everything otherwise. So back up to the screen, for example, just there. You can see that we've got FM, DAB and AM radio all available. If you want to listen to your own music, you can. And you can do that in a number of ways. So we've got Bluetooth audio, auxiliary input, USB, SD memory card input, and a CD player as well. So I say lots of ways to listen to your music in this car. Pairing your phone is easy. Just follow the instructions on the screen just there. And if I pop the car into reverse, you'll see that we've got a visual guide to the parking sensors as well. Working our way down, we have 3-zone climate control. So driver, passenger and the rear controls as well. Up front here, we can change the passenger temperature, the driver temperature, the fan speed, the direction of the air for the driver and for the passenger. When you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning to eco, off or on from here, or hit auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed, which you can hear it doing, and the direction of the air to maintain the temperature that you've asked for. Press auto again, you go back to whatever setting you had that on previously, and you can of course do that for the passenger side as well. We have a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same again over on this passenger side. Beneath that, you can turn the screen off, so for nighttime driving potentially if it's distracting you. We have downhill brake control, parking sensors you can turn on and off, traction control you can turn on and off. You can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic, which in turn will save you fuel. That system is off when that light shows. And you can change the driving setup of the car from here. We have a 12-volt charging socket, USB input. This button starts and stops the engine for the car. You just need to make sure the key is present in the vehicle somewhere with you. The last couple of bits I wanted to highlight are in the central armrest. So we have wireless phone charging here. Just pop your phone on this pad and it will begin to charge, assuming your phone has wireless capabilities, of course. And then within here, we've also got our auxiliary and USB inputs as well. The last thing I wanted to run through is the paperwork we hold for the car. So you can see the V5 registration document just there, which shows it's a 2-owner car from new. The key you're looking at is the spare key for this vehicle, so it's got 2 keys in total. We have a stack of service records underneath here. It's also worth pointing out that if this vehicle requires an MOT within the 6-month period at the point at which we sell it, we will do that for you also. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.